أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Today again we have come with another video of Yassarnal Quran, where we will try to learn lesson number 10 from Yassarnal Quran. As we know that in English we have 5 letters which are called vowel letters. In the same way, in Arabic language, we have 3 vowel letters. And in Arabic, these vowel letters are called Huroof Madda. Madda means to draw, to stretch something. In lesson number 10, what we are taught is that whenever a letter will have fatha, and after that fatha we meet blank alif, so that sound of fatha will be stretched, it will be prolonged. For example, if ba has fatha and after that ba we have blank alif, so the sound of ba fatha will be prolonged, it will be read ba, so it has to be stretched equal to 1 second. In the same way, if a letter has kasra and after that letter's kasra we meet ya jazm, then the sound of that kasra will be prolonged. For example, if we assume that ba has kasra and after that we meet ya jazm, so it will be read like b. And in the same way, if ba has a dhamma and after that we meet waw jazm, then the sound of this dhamma and ba will be prolonged and it will be read boo. So let us see now in the Yassarnal Quran lesson number 10. The first letter is written there ba fatha without anything after it. So it will be read equal to 1 dot, that is ba. But after that, if you see after ba fatha there is blank alif, so it will be prolonged. Ba, ta, tha, ja, ha, kha, da, dha. In the second line, we see ba has dhamma, and after dhamma we have waw jazm, so the sound will be prolonged. Bu, tu, thu, ju, hu, khu, du, dhu, ru. In the third line, we see ba has kasra, and after that ya jazm has come, so the sound of ba kasra will be prolonged. Bi, ti, thi, ji, hi, khi, di, the. So these are 3 lines which I have read just as an example for you to know how it will be prolonged and how it will be read. If we see on page number 32, on the bottom, if you go 4 lines up, then you will meet alif has fatha, and after that instead of blank alif we meet waw jazm, and after 4 words if you see alif has fatha and there is ya jazm. So in this condition, when waw jazm or ya jazm comes after fatha, this waw and ya are called huruf leen, that are lame or disabled. That means that this waw and this ya, it will be read in another way than the ordinary way of reading the huruf madda. For example, alif fatha and waw jazm, it will be read like this: au, bau, tau, thau. So you can imagine that waw jazm is equal to oo sound. So a and oo, when you read them together, it will be au, bau, tau, thau. And ya jazm sound, you can think that it is like e sound in English. So if a and e sound they blend together, this word will be read I, by, tai, thai, jai. So this is the way of reading these huruf lean. When you see on number 33 page, the two pairs are put together, and after that you meet small printed plus. That is the sign to tell you that the first two pairs you are going to read as one word. So you are going to read them in this way: da, 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 di, na, 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 ni, ja, la, ja, li, so on and so forth. And if you go down on this page, you will see the last three lines. The first line, there is alif with fatha, and after that there is no blank alif. So this alif with fatha will not be prolonged. So it will be read a, but after ba jazm there is blank alif. So this sound of ba fatha will be prolonged. So this word will be read aba, aba. Many children, when they reach to this place, they have the tendency of prolonging alif fatha also. They read aba or aba. This is how they read. But you have to be very careful here that when you see fatha and after that there is no blank alif, then you are not going to prolong it at all. Aba. So in the next word now, you see it is opposite. The first letter has fatha and there is blank alif after it. So the first letter will be prolonged while the second letter has no blank alif after lam jazm. So that letter will not be prolonged at all. So it will be read qala, ala, zada, kama, tala, ida. So this is how we have to read it carefully. Let us go to the page number 34. The 34 page also is the continuation of the same subjects. So the same way you have to read them. On the page 35, if you see, after four lines, there are some Urdu sentences which we can skip them because the way of reading Urdu is different and the way of reading Arabic is different. So we are going to skip them and we are going to reach to page number 36 and we are going to start reading from page number 36 last line. So let me also read this one line. For example, qulubu nasuhu a'udhu yaqulu. So this is how the page 37 also continues the same lesson, and even on page number 38 you meet the same things, but here the difference is here you will meet small portions of the verses of the Holy Quran instead of one word. Anyhow, when you come to the middle of this page, there is another thing which is taught here, that is that if any letter has fatha and after that you meet an alif, but that alif is not blank, it has jazm, so you will not be prolonging this fatha or this letter. You will read like this: ba, ta, sa, wa. And in the same way, if it is alif, we'll read the same way. If it is hamza, we'll read the same way, because most of the rules which are for alif, they are for hamza also. That is why the sound of both letters also is the same when they have any sign. So we'll continue: bi, ji, shi, tu, ru. So in the next line now they have mixed for us to know the difference. Ba, ba, ya, ya, ja, ja, fa, fa, sa, sa. So this is how we have to read this lesson. On page 39, we see some portions of the Holy Quran which are very carefully selected and put on this lesson. And the purpose of this is that all what we have learned in 38 pages, if you know it well, then you should be able to read these portions very well. If you cannot read this page very well, that means that these 38 pages you have passed, you did not know some parts of it very well. So you need to read them very well, learn them very well, and read this page 39. You can say that this 39 page is a test. That if you pass this test, you can read this well. That means that all what you learned in 38 pages, you have learned very well. So now on page number 40, which is the last page for today's lesson, we see another thing, continuation of lesson number 2 and 3. The purpose of this lesson is to show the child and the reader that there are different ways, different styles of writing the letters in Arabic. So some of the things which you will come across while reading the Holy Quran, they are put together here so that you will see the difference of writing those letters. For example, the first letter is Alif and the next also is Alif, but you see the styles of writing them, they are different. The third is Ra, and then Ra is written in a different style, but that also is going to be read exactly the same. Ra, Kaut, Kaut, Saut, Dal, Mad, Mad, Sad, Dal, Mad, Mad, Tad, Mim, Mim, Lam, Lam, Am, Sama, Kaf, Kaf, Kataba, Kataba, Kaut, Laj, Laj, Fah, Fah, Sakh, Sakh, Jahada, Baj, Jaj, Bima, Tum, Fahum, Fahum, Sahum, Bihim, Ya, 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 Fi. So these are few examples we have read for you to know how we are to read these things. So I hope that this video will be helpful for you to learn this lesson number 10, and I pray may Allah make this video very beneficial for you. May Allah enable us all to learn the Holy Quran and then to practice it also in our lives. So please remember us also in your prayers, and if there are any suggestions, anything you want to tell us, please make us known to that, so that in next videos we'll take care of those things. May Allah bless you all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.